This exercise is focused on emotional validation. In other words, it's about expressing acceptance of another person's emotional experience, whether or not you see eye to eye with them, because this is not about you and how you view the world. When you validate someone's feelings, you validate that their experience matters. And when you validate that another person's experience matters, you're validating their worth, their value, just as they are. You're affirming their basic goodness. Because we are interdependent and exist only in the context of the other, it can be deeply meaningful to have somebody reinforce that we exist as benevolence itself. In this way, empathetic emotional validation is a powerful form of enlightened, authentic validation. First, understand that emotional validation is a process that begins with active listening. When someone's expressing their feelings to you, regardless of how challenging those feelings may be, give them your undivided attention and make eye contact. Signal with your body that you're present and undistracted. Do not interrupt them. Next, when someone is done expressing their feelings, you can reflect and mirror what they said. Don't try to problem solve, don't offer advice, do not minimize their feelings. Quote, I think you might be overreacting. Maybe that's not what they meant. And don't make it about yourself. Quote, that reminds me of the time my sister was mad at me because... Reflecting and mirroring mean demonstrating that you heard and understand them by acknowledging the feelings and the situation. Quote, you have so much on your plate at home, no wonder it feels like your partner is not carrying their share of the load. Notice here that you're not agreeing that the partner isn't carrying their load. You're affirming your friend's feeling, her experience. Offer support and use validating language. You can say things like, I'm here for you, or we can talk as long as you need, or what do you need? Please don't offer platitudes like, don't worry, it would all work out, or things always happen for a reason. Phrases like these don't comfort. Rather, they express our discomfort with hard feelings and painful situations. They're essentially a way to shut down a conversation when we don't know what to say. Don't know what to say? Acknowledge the difficulty. That sounds really hard, difficult, painful, frustrating. Don't shy away from it. Affirming the good in others, especially when they're experiencing challenging feelings or experiencing an emotional response with which you may not agree, is a powerful way of offering them authentic validation. Doing so is powerful medicine for yourself too, because it requires a lot of heavy lifting on your part. You have to get out of your own way, you have to connect, and in order to connect, you have to be vulnerable. And that vulnerability has to be honest in order to land. This is true of offering validation to others in general, such as expressing admiration to another person or complimenting them. When we do it out of pity or as an automatic response, when there's no heart in validation, that's the shadow side of validation, unenlightened validation. True validation means seeing the person for who they are and letting them know they're seen. Our good qualities are who we are. Our bad qualities are here to show us who we are not. Unfortunately, we over-identify with them. When we can remind people of the best of themselves in an authentic and meaningful way, we're not only connecting with them, we're helping them connect with the truth of themselves, their fundamental goodness.